Hello there. So, one of the things I'm doing when I kind of sit to meditate, I kind of like to do something while I'm meditating. And what I'm doing is replacing my astrology oracle tickets. You might have noticed they're getting pretty ragged here. So, anyway, I have this pile. These are the ones that I've already replaced. And there's a small handful left. So, it'll be done soon. I'm excited to see how these new cards hold up. But as far as this, I thought, well, maybe this could be a reading. So whatever word you see, I'm going to shuffle this like 3 times. Take any words that you see as relevant to you at this time, okay? And then just reflect on those words in your own meditation. That's what my suggestion is. Okay, there we go. You can probably hear my dinner sizzle sizzle in the background. Let me go grab it. Here we go. Yum yum, right? I've got a nice organic avocado, a farm fresh free-range fried egg, and although it is farm raised, it's from Norway, this salmon. And then I've also got some spring mix salad, and that's just some caramelization from the pan that I cooked the salmon in on the side there. So yum. I don't know why, but I've been craving like high protein, so I've been just giving it to myself. What have you been eating? Anything good? I feel really fortunate to be eating this delicious food, and so thankful for every day that I have and everything that I've learned and all the people I come in contact whom I love so much. And even perfect strangers. I mean, I can't go anywhere without being greeted with beautiful smiles that like bring tears to my eyes when I think about it right now. You know, I did run into somebody recently from my past who I actually mentioned recently as one of the earth angels from my past. She didn't give me a warm reception. So that was a strange experience for me because I had just mentioned her in that recent reading. But, you know, all I can tell is maybe she took it personal when I ditched Facebook or something, because I kind of like deleted everyone off my Facebook and wasn't going to use Facebook for people at all. And then I had to kind of reactivate it just to use my business page. And so I haven't added friends on my Facebook. Like I'm not using it, for people. Like I don't want to be a part of what I feel is an easy way to not be authentic, to gang up on people, to share opinions that aren't backed up by much, and to basically zone out and waste your life away. So I didn't want to be part of that. It is nice to keep like documentation. Like sometimes I like seeing the memories and stuff, but like, yeah, so I didn't want to do that. But I didn't explain that to everybody. I just kind of said, I just deleted and then and then put a post on my page in case anyone found it, which said, hey guys, nothing personal, just not using this anymore. But like I figured anyone who was in my life they would just call me if they were concerned about it, right? Like, and if we didn't have it like that, that's just the role I'm playing, I guess, for them is someone who poked a little boo-boo in them of insecurity. So this person has no reason to be insecure. I still consider them someone that I love and care about and wish them well. And I believe that she did actually say that it was nice to see me, so I could have just been catching her at an off time. But maybe she'll be able to process through any misunderstandings she had about whatever that parting of ways meant for us. And I hope many other people find their ways to freedom if anything was activated in people as I chose to leave Facebook. It's ridiculous and silly to me about how much division has been caused through Facebook. And that's part of it because Facebook actually uses an artificial intelligence program that decides what people see what information. And that can be abused when there's a certain agenda being pushed to one segment of the population and a certain opposing agenda being pushed to the other segment of the population to form a division in our population. So I just don't want to be subjected to that. It was at the time overwhelming to me. It doesn't mean I'll never return to Facebook, but probably not for a while. Not really feeling like divulging and giving up my privacy that much. Even glad to have a brand new phone that will never have Facebook on it, you know? So yeah, that's where I'm at on that. But what a wonderful life we are living. Really grateful for it. Really grateful that, like, even that the neighbor's dog comes over and says hi to me, you know? Just all kinds of little things. And spending time with my granddaughters, gosh, they're so gorgeous. They're so beautiful hearts. They're so full of life. They love me. They love playing with me. They don't want me to leave when I've been there for too short. And it was just so nice to experience that very recently as well. And yeah, I love that I'm from this family who, like, just sticks together and works through whatever comes our way, because despite all of the dysfunctional relating patterns that have existed in my family and all the rough stuff that we've all been through and the amount of trauma that we've all been through, somehow the coping mechanisms that we developed even before we started healing allowed us to stay close-knit. And as we heal, we're remaining close-knit. And it's, of course, much easier to be close as we heal. So I'm really happy for that part of my life as well. And yeah, so what are you feeling grateful for lately? What did this reading bring up for you? Anything interesting? I saw final cycle, activation, Pandora, gratitude. That's a good one, right? Oh, Zeus. Zeus had a lot of karma to clear in this lifetime, didn't he? So all the people who took on Zeus karma to clear in this lifetime, thank you. Thank you for doing that. You know, I know that couldn't have been easy, because Zeus, you know, he let his pride really dictate sometimes. And so people who cleared Zeus karma in this lifetime had to overcome their own pride. And I know that's not easy, but I can tell you it's freeing. It's freeing and so worth it. So, you know, I'm sure that they understood that as they were able to clear what they cleared. And anyone who's still struggling with it, always holding space for you to get to where you need to go and what your soul intended to do, so that you wouldn't be in separation from who you really are, and that you could appreciate being on earth every day in the capacity of being one of these beautiful cells in humanity where we all get to just love one another. I saw rewrite, make a choice, air, amor, last quarter moon, meaning that solidified way of feeling is about to change, incompatible, what's not working in your life, what are you trying to make fit that's not compatible with you. Earth, you're here for a reason. This is a beautiful experience, and that you're finding out who you are at your core with every experience that you have. Look, I see faith over here. I see trust over here. I see human design. That's another tool that you can use to look at your energy from a different angle. Very useful. In some cases, Taurus. Withdraw. What do you need to withdraw from? Special talent, subtle energy. Apophis, that is cutting the ties of life, meaning what is no longer serving you. Actually, no, Atropos is cutting the ties of life. Apophis is something different. I think Apophis is like an ending, though. I do think Apophis is an ending, but now I'm going to have to look it up. New timeline, Saturn. Be curious. Yes, Achilles. Know your weaknesses. Know your strengths. Clearing karma. That's what we're doing. Anything that holds you back, makes you feel uncomfortable, makes you feel limited. You know, when I go out there in the world, and if something rubs me wrong, like the interaction that I had with the Earth Angel, that's an opportunity for me to also look within myself. And so if I wasn't able to get to a balanced place on it, right? If I saw her and she was like not feeling me the same way she used to, or just not in a good mood or whatever, wasn't able to smile for her own reasons, and I took that personally, that would be something indicating in me that I had a karma to clear, right? But because I can pass through it and understand that there's a myriad of possibilities for her reaction in that moment, and none of them are personal, because it's all her reaction and I know my intentions are good, then I can, move along, right? I don't have karma to clear on that. So anything that does upset us is a gift to us because it lets us know where we do have something to clean up. But there's plenty that we've already transcended. So it's time to celebrate how far we've come. That's really important as well. This nice alchemy, this process of alchemy that we're going through, it's a big thing. It's a beautiful thing, and it's very beneficial. Here's Otropos. Here's the thing. Here's where you're cutting off things that are holding you back or drowning you, so that you can allow your victory. And be patient with it all as it unfolds. And let go of anywhere that you may be feeling lack. Projector is an energy type in human design, and if you are a projector, you definitely want to know about human design. Make sure you're understanding all you can about yourself and how your energy works, if you feel called. Always doing what's in the highest good of all. It really makes a difference in your life, and how you live it, and how you're seen, and whether or not you're protected from all kinds of tragic things, unnecessary troubles that you perpetuate by not paying attention and not understanding yourself. It's like you can go through life unconsciously, not taking any responsibility for all the things that happen, and blaming them on someone else and being a victim. And all that really does for you is perpetuates you continuing to live it out. When if you were able to take a look at yourself and kind of see what your part is in it, and love the part of you who feels victimized through it, and then any other feelings that arise, and then assess the coping mechanism for its effectiveness, from here you're really making changes and growth, right? From here you're freeing yourself to live something else. That new timeline pops back into mind. It can be a process where you need to sit with yourself and be with yourself through sad parts, and that's okay too. But ultimately, it's what's in the best interest of humanity going forward that will survive going forward. Everything else is going to be shaken up right now. If it's not the win-win-win, then it's probably not going to last very long. And if you do build on something that's not the win-win-win, it's going to fall. So, it's like, might as well check that. Make sure that your neighbor is loved throughout all the processes that you're investing in. Make sure nobody's losing out. It's really important, okay? And when we have these fears of like, well, if I don't look out for myself, no one else is going to, and then I'm going to lose out, and there's not going to be enough for me, that's just fear talking, okay? That's the thing that you have to be present with so that you can move through it and see the bigger picture, which reveals that there's enough for everyone. All right, just a quick hello, check-in. I'm going to go back to eating my dinner and then back on my project probably for today. Oh, it's 4:44 when I say that, and all's well.